Hey there guys, welcome to another board game night, and we are playing the Viticulture with Tusacany expansion. Although the Tusacany expansion has lots of modules, which we added a few of them in, which we'll go through in a minute. Just to let you know who's here. Mick's here.
Ooh.
And Ashen. Ashen's played this a couple of times. He also owns a copy of this.
But this is my copy we're using.
No, Mick has never played this before. Martin's here. This is his copy of the game. He's played a few times. And I am here as well, Jason. And I've played this once or twice before. But I haven't played with the new Tusacany stuff.
None of us have played with the Tusacany stuff, except I've played with the Mummers and Puppers, that's it.
Okay, so we're obviously Viticulture is a wine making game. And we have a new player board with the Tusacany game, which gives you lots of new options and stuff. We have new, well, this is all depending if you actually know how to play Viticulture before the Tusacany expansion added in. But it is a lot going on. We've added a few things like the Mummers and Puppers. Oh man, it's got a really bad glare on. So
yeah, sorry, I sleeve my cards.
So you can see I got Mama Rebecca and Papa Paul.
I wonder if they're Kickstarter backers or something.
I think they are. I can't remember now.
Oh, the people on these cards?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool if it is.
They are.
Right, maybe.
They dictate to what you're going to start with, so you can't really see mine.
So
but
instead of in Viticulture, everyone started with the same setup. What the Mummers and Puppers do, they give you, it randomises the setup, and the Puppers they also give you a choice. So you can see Jason here had the choice of either taking an extra lira to start with, or his trellis. So
which
his trellis?
I took the trellis, and also give you some cards like the Mama gives you the cards. So we're going with that. We got this little extra bit here, which is use the new star tokens with. To do like an area control majority thing going here. So once you place a star down, you gain the ability for it. So like in Sienna, you gain an extra money. But at the end of the game, whoever controls the most stars in that area will gain 2 extra victory points. The game ends, or will end that round when we reach 25 victory points. And to do that, you do various things. You gain obviously victory points for area control. You can gain victory points, say on the starting track there, or exchange them in a trade market, or take people on tours, or most predominantly is wine.
Yeah, the wine orders. Fulfilling those will give you a big...
So.
We are making wine.
Yeah. But the gameplay 10 will obviously reveal a lot more of how the game flows and what you do. But basically what it comes down to is you place workers in these little spots and you do the action. For example, if you place it there, you draw a green card from that deck. This is basically wine, like vines, which you then plant in these areas over here.
They're called fields.
Fields, yep. But the really cool thing, one of the cool things about this game is I just showed you, like, you've got different types of workers. You've got the little dudes and the grande worker. The little dudes obviously go in these little spots like that. But if they are full, give me one of your workers, Ash. Let's just say that's a worker.
That is not a worker. Yeah. Jesus,
that means that area is blocked out, so no longer can you give tours. But the grande worker can always go in there. And the grande worker allows you to do the action even though it's full.
Yeah, it almost breaks a fundamental rule of worker placement, which is when it's full, you can't go there.
Exactly, yeah.
But everyone's saying it's like, oh my god, it's amazing. How has nobody thought of that anymore?
So that's the general gist of it. You get the cards like this, which give you a little bit of goals. These are the purple ones are winter.
No, they're wine
orders. The yellow ones are summer visitors. The blue ones are winter visitors. And we've also added the structure deck, which allows you to build structures down here.
Yeah, it's kind of unique buildings that nobody else will have. So I'll just quickly explain what we've added from Tusacany. So obviously we've got the board. It completely replaces a board. In the original Viticulture, you only had essentially 2 seasons of worker placement. You had summer and winter. Now, what this board's done is split it into 4. So the board's radically different. It adds this area control bit.
Even the turn sequence is different.
Yeah, the turn sequence has changed as well. And obviously it's got this spot for structures on it. And there's a couple of other new spaces as well. The structures are different. They add unique buildings that we can build. We've got these fields which are unique, which we can, what they allow us to do is if we're strapped for cash, we can sell one, which means we no longer use it, like this, sold, but we'll get the money, so 7. And we can buy it back as well. There is a
money is quite tight in this game.
Unfortunately on the cards as well, but I'm resolving that with some stickers from Boardgame Geek. we've got the Mamas and Papas, which do randomised starting, and then in both the winter and summer decks, there's more visitors and some advanced visitors as well that are replacing old ones. So they're the additions. There are several more in Tuscany that we haven't added, but
was it something like 12 modules in there or something?
I think there's 12 if you count the Solitaire version, which I haven't even looked at.
Solitaire.
But I think this is probably at the pinnacle of complexity now. There's one that has hidden scoring.
Well, there's a whole bunch of different types of workers.
Yeah, I like the idea of the workers one, but I think that's just more gimmicky than.
I like. Well, we'll get onto that maybe in final thoughts, but I do like the sound of it. But I think it's one of those where I don't think that you would ever buy a normal worker. Why would you?
Yeah.
When you've got the option of getting a better worker, why would you ever get the normal one again? So I left that out intentionally. But that's it anyway.
Okay. Well.
Also, these green.
Okay.
I put these on purely just to block off the spaces. It's the game scales 2 to 6 players. So in a 2-player game, only the left-hand spaces are available. 3 or 4, the middle one is available as well, and then 5 or 6, all 3. So I've just put them on
these
on the
tokens, like you said, it's just there to block. But these tokens are actually the wine. You put them on there so you can see through them, and it tells you what strength your wine is and how many you got in your cellars and so on.
And of course, the most important thing
is the cash. Yeah, really cool money. Probably the best money I've seen in the game. Anyway, that's enough dilly-dallying in the beginning. Let's play some of this game and then come back to you when we do our game turn. Okay, so this is where we are at with the game turn. Give you a little score. Martin's way up in front with 20 points. We need 5 more to win. Second place is me with 9, and Ash right behind me on 8, and down at the back is poor old Mick with 4.
But at least he's on positive now.
Yeah. Before this turn, he was on negatives the whole time. Okay, so we're basically down to our gameplay turn. I'll give you a little look at our boards. I've built the trellis which I started with, and I've got the irrigation and the wine tasting room. Not a lot of wines or things going on. As you can see, I've sold some of my fields. I've got one field that's pretty graped up.
Your structures, though, are doing quite well for you, aren't they? He's got a statue there which is giving him a victory point every turn, which is very cool.
And the fountain, whenever does one of those guys do a tour, I get a gold coin. Ash has got some vineyards going on. He's got some cellars built up.
I've been struggling for red wine, as all my wine orders have been. Look at that one, okay? That one's all red. It's like ridiculous.
As we find, I've been ditching loads of red wines.
Yeah, it'd be easy to do.
Residual money payments. This is how we are on the turn sequence. So this is already sorted. So Ash will be first, then me, then Mick, then Martin right at the back there. That's how Mick's player board looks.
We can never remember your name.
And this is Martin's. He's really disappointed I didn't film last turn because he had a really whopping good turn.
I must have gained about 8 or 9 VPs.
Well, I think you were 10 because weren't you like 1 ahead of me and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, he was on 9. So
well, I fulfilled 2 quite big wine orders.
Yeah.
But it does mean I've got no grapes on my crush pad, and I've only got, I say only, I've got a level 9 red wine, so it's very strong, but I need wine orders to fulfill.
Indeed. Okay. So the turn order is...
hogged all the red wine orders.
Yeah, but no red grapes, because, you know, it's how I roll.
Alright, Ash, you do your first action. We're all in summer over here. So he's... Oh, yes, the all board. This is how the...
So he gets to place or move one
So
star,
place one
and then
there.
his bonus action is to place or move another star.
So you grab the green one there, and he's gonna... What's that, a red one? A purple one?
Purple one.
Yes, look at that. Yeah. Don't we just love the reds?
Okay,
So your go, Jason.
me...
Pass it to Martin so you can hold it.
I think mine was... I think I was going to pass on my... Yeah, I'm going to pass. I'm immediately passing in the summer, just going to lounge around, go on holiday, grab a purple card. That's what... Whoa!
Went on holiday to grab a purple card.
Yeah! Okay, that's me done.
Orange.
Nick my go. So, for what it's worth, I'll do place a star as well. Gain a coin.
So now Mick has got the majority in that area there. Alright, Martin.
I think I'm going to give a tour. So I'm going to go over here. So I gain 2. Plus 1 for Jason.
Plus 1 for the bonus.
I get a bonus of 1.
And I get 1.
Woohoo!
My stash of money.
Back to me.
You got 1 because of your card.
Yes, the fountain.
I'm going to go there and I'm going to hope for some reds.
Those are green cards. Yeah. Did you get what you wanted?
Well, I got 1. And of course, you know, because I can't get enough white. Oh, yes.
Right. So I'm passing.
It's a victory point.
Hey, first.
I have no way I can actually plant it. That's the great thing about this red.
They'll have to buy back those fields, man.
Quite possibly.
Right. Martin.
I'm going to draw a green card. Ha! Ash, 3 red. Son of a... I don't even want it. You want to play?
Yeah, ditch it for a victory point.
Okay, Ash, you're up. Oh, pantaloons. Pantaloons. Oh. I think we'll pass. And hopefully... Yeah, I'll do.
Obviously, when we pass, you get to do that action that's there immediately. And Ash's one was to draw a green card.
I'm 2 and passing. And my little grey worker will come to me.
Okay, so that's the end of summer.
That's spring.
The spring, sorry.
Summer.
Yep, so we go summer, Ash's first again.
I'm going to go there. I'm going to plant. 5.
So I've got more stuff to do on...
There's a limit in your fields of how much you can do. So they kind of go along. So 5, 6 and 7. So you total the grape value up. So my 2 fields are full and that one has been sold. This is the one that has the misprint on. So you see there it sells for 5 and the buyback should be 5 as well. Unfortunately they misprinted it for 7, which is a bit annoying. But all right, what did you do? You planted
a Pinot and a Sangiovese because I can't plant the Cabernet Sauvignon because it's a strength 4 and I have no
capacity. Okay, Jason.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go over. No, first I'm gonna go there.
Play 2 yellow cards.
Oh, yeah, I'll go. I might only play. No, I will go there. Sorry. Right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the peddler. I can discard 2 cards to draw 1 of each type to a maximum of 4.
Nice.
So I'll ditch that,
The gazebo.
and I'll ditch that.
Holy shit, that was awesome. The gazebo?
Yeah, but mine's already full, and I'm
Well,
not
true, yeah, but...
So I can draw 4. I'm going to draw one of those. I'm going to draw one of the blue ones. I'll draw a purple one and a green one.
Okay.
Okay, and then my second yellow.
You are on that space, aren't you? Here we go.
I'll gain $4.
Means lira. Or harvest a field. Nice.
That's me done.
Okay. Meek.
So I'm going to plant. So I've got room for 4 in there, so I'm putting a 3 in. So that's it.
Okay, I'm going to use my grey worker. I'm going to play a summer visitor card. I'm going to play my advanced broker. Pay 9 to gain 3 VPs.
Oh,
So close to winning, aren't you?
I'm going to have to try
I
and
get a bonus one back.
solid up that second place for
1,
me.
2, 3.
Very nice. Very
Right,
nice.
who's off to you, Ash?
I'm going to go there. And I'm going to trade in these cards to gain 2 victory points.
1 victory, what do you mean?
No, I'm doing it
Oh,
twice.
sorry. So you got 4 cards you're trading.
Yeah.
That's what the trading officer over there. You can trade any of those combination of things. So 2 cards for 3 money, or 2 cards as Ash did now for 1 victory point, and he did it twice. Alright, it's me. I'm going to go there.
No, I'm an idiot. I didn't want to do that at all.
And I'm gonna
I don't actually want to do that.
buy back one of my properties.
So that costs 5, that one.
Yeah,
so not
that
7.
was misprint over there, so I'm gonna flip that back over.
His pile of money.
So I'm gonna spend 5 lira.
I'm not doing
Passing
that.
you go.
I'm not yet. I'm not doing that. I'm passing.
What?
Oh, he's taking back his turn.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
We would say no takes his back since we
Yeah.
filmed it.
Right, so I also get a victory point. Have you moved me up or
I'm
not?
not touching
No. So I go on to 10. And that's me. Who's next? Mick.
I miscalculated what I needed to do.
This is what we have to deal with
I'm
every
passing.
weekend.
No, it's not.
Did you pass as well,
I
Mick? Yes.
never take back.
I'm going to trade. Got 2 cards for a VP. And nothing else.
As pass, so he misses. I'm also gonna trade. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna trade that. Oh, wow, that's really difficult with one hand. Just go
Hey, Rado can do it. You can do it.
Rano's had years of practice. To
there. That one.
be fair, Jason's not very good with 2 hands. When we're putting this one.
Cyber true.
So I'm ditching those 2 to gain another victory point. Right, back to you, Martin.
You can see this is one of these games where when someone starts getting close to the end,
The
it
mad dash.
starts putting pressure on people. They're like, right, I need to get some points in. I think
Sadly, I can't see me gaining.
I'm going to pass.
15
Big
odd
white
VPs.
arm coming in the way.
Hey man, I'm beautifully tanned. What are you talking about?
The grey card meant he could go for any of the cards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass as well. I might get a yellow one.
Okay.
Alright, now we move on to, what is it, autumn? Or winter? No, autumn.
Fall for our American brethren.
I'm going to go and harvest because I've taken that's what I needed to do. So it becomes that's a 5 white, becomes a 4 white because I haven't space for 5, and that becomes a 2 red. And then I've got a 3 white and a 1 red. Okay.
Actually, it's me. I am going to make up to 2 wine tokens. So I'm gonna make me.
2 chances of doing that.
I'm gonna make me a 6 white and a 2 red. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, I can't go there.
No, you don't have a medium set, so that goes
Bollocks.
to 3.
Screwed that up.
He's basically not paid any attention to that. He's just taking people on tours of barren fields. Got them pissed at the tasting. Like,
It is true.
Both my turns are done. So I'm going to harvest 1 field, which will be this, which gives me a combination of 4 yellow white grapes,
And
gives
1
me
red.
4, and then 1 red. So them being harvested,
okay, I'm going to go here
and
and
1 coin.
draw 2 wine
He's
orders.
hoping to get one that needs a red for 1 VP, and he may well have done it because his poker face is terrible.
Oh, I was smiling at you because that's exactly what I'm doing, yeah.
Just a doofus, I did it the wrong way around.
And I'll pass.
I...
No.
Oh my god.
This is it. This is why we rarely invite him.
I'm under pressure, okay? I'm not concentrating at all. I
And
blame.
you just keep nicking my turn. That's what I want.
I'll make a red level 6 rosé and
Is that it?
You can make 2.
yeah, no. I'll make a 2 red. What the hell? Why not?
Is that it?
That's it.
So after you is me. I'm gonna go there to go on a little tour of my barren lands. So I gain 3 because there's a bonus there.
tour this year.
No.
Okay.
And I get a victory point as well. Woo!
You're in second place.
Just show the pile of money you've got.
Now, if I remember correctly,
everyone else is
money's
drunk.
worth nothing at the end of the game.
Right.
So,
It's a tiebreaker, I think.
Well, if
Yeah,
I got
because-
second tied, I'm definitely getting that.
yeah, not happening, man.
Right, Nick.
I'm going to have to use my Gondé worker because they've filled up the 2 spots. It allows me to go in there anyway.
Okay, so make some wine.
Make some wine, so that's a 4 white and a 1 red.
I'm going to pass. I get the grapes. This means I must go first next turn.
And now I will pass.
And
Are you sure?
I'm also going to pass. Pass me an orange card for what it's worth.
Sadly, I haven't been, bizarrely enough. I knew what I needed to do. I'd work out
And
my
I'm going to be
turn.
passing, and I would have
pretty
been
good.
able to age grapes, but I have none.
Very good. And bizarrely enough, as soon as I came on the camera, I panicked. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Is there any go you want to take back, Ashen?
Are you sure you want to do this action?
Yes, I am.
Every move he's taken the one that I wanted. It's
Okay.
like he just mirrored the move I want.
I'm going to fulfill a contract. In this case, it's for level 6 rosé. For 3
4 VPs, really,
Yeah.
because you get bonus 1.
Yeah, and an additional residual payment.
4. He's caught
Doesn't
you up,
matter
Jason.
because he's got extra VPs from other things. His statue's going to kick in as well in a minute. Gren?
Is it me?
Yep.
I'm going to go to that blue space up on the top there.
You're gonna play some cards and
Double blue or extra bonus?
Yes.
Double blue.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to play this first of all. There's a little governess. I can discard 1 wine to gain 2 victory points. I'll just ditch this 2 red.
Nice. Definitely.
2 VPs, yeah?
Yep. Ah.
Delicious.
How are you going to get 11 VPs?
I can't.
In
And
one
then I'll play
action.
that one as well.
Yay, he can't. There's no guarantee I'm winning.
Age all my wine in the cellar twice, or lose 1 victory point to upgrade your cellar to the next level.
Well, you can't age your wine because you
No.
can't
Lose a VP, gain a medium seller?
I don't know. No, I'm not going to do this.
Oh my god! He's caught Ashen disease. No wonder why that's losing. Right, you're playing another blue card?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Mick,
I'm just going to go there to deny someone else playing.
Look at my next 2 contracts that I've got. That's great.
I've had 1 contract in my hand the whole game, and it's like I've been trying to do it desperately, and I keep forgetting I need to
I'm going
sell
to
it for
fulfill
it.
a contract, gives me 4 victory points, and
1 payment.
so it's 4 rosé and 4 white, is it?
Yeah.
This
1,
is a
2,
minimum.
3, 4.
Yeah, it's a minimum by
I
the
had
way, so
actually
you
had a
can
5
actually
and a
use
4.
stronger. Okay, I'm going to play my grande worker to fulfill her order.
What? You've got another one to fulfill?
Yeah, I got that one.
He top decked it.
I did draw 3 purples to get it, so I need at least a 5 red. I've got a 9 red, so I get 2 VPs and a residual payment up to 5. This means that the game is going to end this turn.
Wow. That was actually a shorter game than I remember. Okay. Who's off to you? Ash.
Ashen.
there's only
Pass.
workers left.
No, so he
There's no
passed.
workers
There's-
left.
So when he passes, he needs to choose. There's the order here. So he chooses his next cock position. That's rooster for our American friends.
Collect residual payments. In this
Okay,
case,
so
it's
that's
3 cash
this wheel
monies.
here.
I need to discard down to 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will just. It really doesn't matter because the game's over, so I'll discard that, which has been like
So then his wine and grapes age.
tick tick tick.
And then the last thing that happens is he retrieves his workers. Now, the reason that's important is obviously now he's freed up positions for other people if they've still got workers to place.
Does anyone have any workers left? No. Well,
But, it shows the viewer.
I'm going to pass as well, and for the love, I'm just going to go there. I gain 1 victory point for my residual worker payments.
Statue.
Statue, yep.
Workers
And all my
back.
dudes come off. I think I might have more than. No, I've got 7 cards.
Exactly.
My wine can't age because I don't have anywhere other than outside to throw it. And I've got more of my workers back, so that's me done. Mick?
Okay, I also will pass. And so
Gain 2 cash monies.
2 cash money.
H.
My one.
Mick's got quite a lot of money as well.
Yeah, shame it's worthless at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
You mean these coins are
obviously
lovely?
I'll pass as well. I've got to go there.
Because he's got the grapes of doom.
Not that it matters. And I gain my dudes back. And that is it. And that's game end as well.
Okay. And then there's the
Bang on.
scoring there.
Alright,
So I gave my residual payment of 5 as well.
Yeah.
I think we're going to stop there and we're going to work out, the last victory
I'm a
points
bit
stuff.
worried about all your stars on there.
Well, I've only got 2 majorities.
Yay! Phew!
Alright, so we'll come back to you with the final verdict and end of game. Okay, so this is the end of the game. We've worked out the final points. Obviously you saw Martin race over the finishing line. He ended up on 27. I got into second place with 20. And then these two noobs ended up on 12 points apiece. But the tiebreaker was points and Mick got it.
I'm not last!
So Ash, all his take back Ash.
Okay. All I'm saying, okay, is where were the red grapes? Seriously.
Ask Martin, he harvested them all.
I only harvested the ones that you ditched and I picked up from the discard pile.
Right, so that's the game of Viticulture with some Tuscany bits added in. And I thought that was an excellent game. Really good.
I'm definitely calling shenanigans on the fact that I can draw a single red grape to save my life. It's shenanigans. Shenanigans and more shenanigans.
I think the Tuscany bits added quite a nice little variation to it. Really cool, really subtle little bits. I think the starting bits that you add in is really good as well. And the game was really
yeah.
Even this thing with the stars didn't add a lot more time. And this game took about 2 hours to play, and that is us filming
And some
stuff.
explanation as
Yeah,
well.
and explanation as well. So super good time, super good components, loads of fun, loads of different things you can do. Even the extra stuff that you added, like I thought these structures added some interesting twists to it.
You only did well because of your stupid statue.
Actually, that statue was excellent. I mean, you must have got at least 4 points. Oh, well, and the one that it's worth
Yeah.
as well.
Well, it did cost me 9 coins, which is never a problem for me.
nice.
Yeah.
I paid 8 for something to lose 3 victory points and then just gain 3 back and never got to use it again. So, be grateful.
I didn't get around to building one because I was just playing so badly. Well, I was too busy thinking, must find red grapes.
He was too busy thinking, what move should I take back?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Until we did our filming turn, I took no moves back. I even knew what I was going to
That
do
is true.
at the start of our filming turn, and I'd worked it out exactly. And then all of a sudden, my brain just went.
Even his tendency to AP was also not so bad during the game.
No, and then there's a camera.
I will say is like with this where you get the chance to go earlier than other players, or you get the better bonuses. As though it's obvious, was the benefits in that. The proof of it was that last turn, Ash basically mirrored my turn, but because he was before me, got all the bonuses.
Yeah. The bonus is really cool.
That's why the bonuses on the turn order are better as you go down.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's a good sweetener to without a doubt.
I love this much better than obviously original Viticulture where you just had the one line.
Yeah.
This is so cool, really good.
Much better, yeah. I mean, I was last that one, and there were so many things that could have stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. My ass was going like a rabbit's nostril.
Top deck goodness.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would have really scuppered me if you'd have gone on there, but I didn't think you would, because I don't think you wanted to draw the purple cards. But
I couldn't afford to draw the purple cards.
I
because I didn't have enough workers.
needed to get here to play one, and I needed to do the trade as well. So if people had filled up both of these spaces, I could use my Grand Day worker on one of those, but then I'd have been screwed. I couldn't have got the other points.
Well, that building I actually built distracted me way too much. That discard 1 wine, 1 grape was a bit too difficult because I needed that one and that one. And if I didn't get the 2+1s, it messed me up a bit.
I suppose, yeah.
So, I mean, it might have been worth...
You could argue it gave you focus.
Yeah. But,
Even though it was so strange, even though I had all my workers, I still felt every turn, I was like, man, I'm a worker short. Yeah, I'm a worker short
Which
all the
is
time.
weird, because there was one turn where I know you skipped past, and I passed with 1 worker left.
Yeah.
Because it was like, well, there's nothing I want to do in winter, and...
Why don't you just gain them money?
Well, the thing is,
you want to pass.
Yeah, I
go
wanted to pass
early
so I
next
could-
turn, basically.
because I really desperately wanted like Mick to get onto here to get those 2 things, and I kept forgetting every time that I needed to upgrade my cellar every day. It's like, oh, the freaking
That's
cellar.
one of the first things that goes through my mind. It's like trellis, irrigation, cellar. Boom.
That's if you want to go the right one.
I always go the
Jason
right one.
didn't at all. I mean, he's second, comfortably in second as well, and basically
didn't touch the
you,
one.
you
Yeah.
made some fizzy pop
Yeah,
in your
some,
garage.
some grape juice.
we did a lot of trading to get victory points as well, though, didn't we?
I did, yeah. And obviously, I did the tasting room where you get a victory point every time you take people on a tour.
Yeah, what are they tasting
But,
there?
Yeah.
but I actually think that goes really well with the trading thing. So you can gain money from that and then cash the money in to gain VP. So you're gaining a lot
Yeah.
every turn. It's sort of self-sustaining.
Yeah, I might have to try that as an idea next term.
Yeah, I mean, I think the wine route is great as long as not everyone's going down the wine route. As I found, is if you were the one that's third behind two others, it starts getting difficult to keep going along the wine route.
Yeah, you've still got your grande work.
Well, no, because if there's two of you, you take the bonus ones, which is...
Yeah, I mean, the bonus ones are good. I mean, the bonus one on the wine thing is only good if you've got a crap load of grapes.
Yes.
Yeah. This one's only...
well, that one's generally going to be useful because having two fields isn't
unless
too
you've got
hard.
one super
But this is
field.
why the yolk, later on, the yolk is actually really good because you can't be shut out of harvesting spots.
Alright, let's do a bit of a verdict. Ash, you've got a copy of this, yeah? You bought the Kickstarter one version,
the
yeah.
Kickstarter copy of Viticulture is... in fact, my copy of Viticulture is here.
In case we wanted to play two-player versions.
Well, I didn't know that Martin had bought his copy yet, and I didn't know he was bringing his over.
It's Ashton's fault. Played it, loved it. I got to get this game.
Cheers, Jamie.
Hell is Jamie?
Jamie Stonemeyer.
Oh, right.
Stegmeyer, yeah. It's Stonemeyer Games. It's I can't remember who the Stone is.
Mr. Stone.
Yeah. But
Sharon Stone.
but yeah. Well, obviously, yeah, I've got this. I've got Euphoria. I've backed Between Two Cities. I like.
Have you? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
I told you all you guys. And I'm waiting.
Anyway, it's fascinating.
And I'm waiting
that
on
is.
side. So
He also has got an inside leg of 33 inches and he takes a size 9 shoe.
So what you're
But that's nothing to do with this game.
So what I'm saying
Is you like Stonemeyer game stuff?
yeah, I think they do good quality.
Their components are really good. Because before this game, I thought Euphoria had absolutely stunning components.
Yeah. They do those chests as well, though, don't they? And those chests are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Good, and the gameplay simple but deep and tactical, and
Lots of options.
yeah, yeah. So 2 thumbs up. I don't know why the words fail me. Basically,
Do you want to take it back?
well, I love the game, man.
What about you, Mick? This was your first playthrough of either Viticulture or Tuscany.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it a lot.
Can I ask, Mick, before you get into it, did you find it overwhelming at all
No.
that we jumped straight in with a lot of the Tuscany stuff?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, you don't know a tactic, but that's the same with any game when you're first starting it out. But it was nice to see at the end that you saw two clear, the different tactics, and okay, there's a fair gap there, but at least both of you
It's
were
not
in
that
the
big,
yeah, both
man.
of you were in the running for winning it. Your one major turn probably swung the balance, but it was one turn swung the balance. Yeah, I mean, I love the different variety of cards, the bonuses that you can get, and I've already said, like, the money is just awesome. So yeah, I mean, I like it, and it was very, you know, reminded me of games like World Without End and things like that, where it seemed like they're complex, but they're not once you get into it.
I assume it's a 2 thumbs up from you?
Alright, what about you, Martin?
I think this is an excellent game. I think vanilla Viticulture with no Tuscany stuff is a pretty good introduction to worker placement games themselves.
It's kind of on the same level
It's
like
just-
Stone Age
It's
and sort
probably
of thing.
slightly more complex than Stone Age, but very, very slightly. So I'd say it's a fairly good introduction to worker placement games. And then you add Tuscany in, and it adds loads for like the gamer type people. Which I didn't think Mick would have a problem, even though he's not played Viticulture, because I mean he's used to games, and he does awfully at them. But not quite as awful as other people.
Okay, just this game, okay?
So I didn't think that would be a problem, and I just think there's so much going on in Tuscany. It adds so many different things and variety, and I mean even silly things like you start with different resources on the people.
Yeah.
You look over and go, oh, that's awesome. And I was saying to some friends the last time I played this, where people seem to play cards, and you think, oh my god, that card's so good, and then you play a card, and everyone says, oh god, that card's so good, and that makes me think that all the cards are so good.
Yeah.
And it's just
Don't know,
there's
man.
so many cool things about it that I just really like, and it's kind of a charming game, I think I'd say, but it's got strategy and awesome components and everything, and I really like it. And I think it's probably my favourite worker placement game now, and it's probably in my top 10, maybe even top 5 games ever.
Wow, that's some high freaking praise right there. So you're giving it 2 thumbs down then?
Wow, maybe a thumb and a half.
Now I agree with your sentiment. I think this is an excellent game. It's so easy on the eye. It's just really good. I mean, I got Vinos in my collection already. It's already up there, and so winemaking themes doesn't bother me. I enjoy it. It's just really good. And the subtle little differences that these things add just make replayability just go through the roof. I mean, the decks of cards we added in the advanced versions of the cards, and they make the playthrough of the game so much sweeter. There's hardly ever anything bad to do. You just play.
You're generally overwhelmed with things to do. It's like, I've got so many options, but the one sweet option, I might not have enough money or something like that. So how do I get the money and things like that? And it's just, you're always going forward. And I think it's one of the things Vassal said. You're always getting little bits.
Yeah.
Like Z Garcia actually in his video, saying you always get little bonuses just trickle in, and that's cool. It's constant reward of things, and it's just nice.
Yeah, I mean, after my first go, I think as a first time player, I think I was desperate to hold on to things like cards and the fields. You know, everyone else more or less sold a field, and I just had one sitting there empty the whole game. I'd learned from that. And I held on to cards where other people were discarding them for victory points and things like that. You didn't.
I did. I'm just thinking, maybe I would have been better off not selling my field.
I will also say
that
Nick,
one
as well,
turn
that we've not played with these property things before either. So, I mean, Jason sold 2 of his, I sold 1 of mine. I had no idea whether that's strategically wise or not. I just needed the money at the time, and I thought, well, I've got 2 other fields.
Yeah. Well, it worked out well. I think
one really good field, one mediocre field, and I was thinking, I don't seem to be getting any reds to add to the field. Yeah, and then I did.
Well, I mean,
broken record.
If I just sold my 7 field instead of doing that stupid card that done -3 points, not stupid card, but you know, -3 points, I would have been on 13 instead of.
Yeah, you would have been
14
clear
instead of
3rd place. Okay.
But what I meant is that you know, I might have been more enthused to push on with other things in a different direction.
Well, I did that in my first game as well. I went negative VPs and obviously...
And didn't win that one either.
No.
I think it's too much to catch up. That card is useful, but I think if someone jumps quickly like you did, then you're in
if
trouble.
everybody else is slow burning, I think...
But I think it's the kind of Terra Mystica thing as well. You don't take the negative VP for power for the sake of it. If you're going to benefit from it, then fine, take it. But you need to weigh up. You took -3 VPs there. You really need to, what you got from that, you need to go, okay, that needs to be at least worth 4.
Yeah,
back.
well, I see. I thought I was going to do 2 turns. It's for 6 points I would have got.
Well, then that's not so bad. If you thought
but
that
I
that's
never
going
did
to
the second
translate
turn.
into that.
That was the problem. Never did the second turn.
Well, to wrap this up, well done Stonemaier Games. This game is brilliant. I mean, I don't own this, but if these 2 clowns didn't own it, I would have probably got this as well.
Hopefully one of us will die and you can inherit it.
Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next game.